Hello, John Kielec here from DailyNetPay and Private Trade Shares. This is the weekend from March 11th till Friday, March 15th, which is today. This is the summary of live real trading for the entire week, and what I do. I trade to earn my income. Also, I'm very part-time network marketer, but actually I retired from over 25 years network marketing, and trading is my best thing, what I love to do. What I do, where I earn profits from Forex and crypto trading, I am willing to allow you to purchase private trade shares and share my trading profits without you doing any trades or taking any trading risks. You even get to watch real life trades. Now, I just want to make sure you understand trading risk, even though you do not trade, but when you do purchase any private trade shares, there is a earning a risk disclaimer. Please read that. Okay, so let's go to the charts and see what kind of week we had from March 11th until today, the Friday, March 15th. Okay, British pound against Japanese yen, British pound against Japanese yen. What, we have two of them in here. Okay, British pound and New Zealand dollar, and British pound and Japanese yen. Also, British pound against USD, US dollar, and US dollar against Canadian dollar. All right, well, let's start out with British pound and Japanese yen. First of all, I just want to mention that the markets continue to be very volatile, Forex market, because of the UK, England, the BitMEX, what's happening with, they want to leave the Union, European Union, so there's a lot of talks about it. You probably heard of it on the news. It's been all over the, TV everywhere. So this makes the markets very volatile. But I did take precautions. I didn't trade very aggressively, and I'm going to see what happened during this week. Okay, so I'm just going to enlarge the chart at British pound against Japanese yen, and you can see these little points up here. This is the top of the Bollinger Band at the bottom, and the center, the blue line, is the trend. Trend is your friend, as they say in trading world. So this week we've been following this, and, we had quite a bit of activity in here. Most of the times we got in at the very top and went for prices down, where you can see in here. So, there were small trades, but there were a lot of trades. Okay, so, that was against British pound against Japanese yen. Another one was the British pound against New Zealand dollar. We did take a few trades in here, and the same thing. The market is upwards. It dipped down below over here, but it went back up, and we had some opportunity signals came in right at the very top for the prices to go down. So we also took advantage of that. Another one, very little trading was done with GBPUSD dollar, but we did have a couple of opportunities over here, which we took, and they were profitable. And lastly, USD Canadian dollar. Okay, this is a downtrend, but today it actually was a pretty wild market because, this is the market that I actually entered today, Friday, because I've seen some opportunities arising in here, but, the market came over here. But, it really came down, and all of a sudden it just took off and just kept going all day long. I did take a trade down short. That means for prices to go down, okay? And this is the open trade is going to be over the weekend, okay? So that's these four markets. Now we're going to go, you're going to see that again in here. We have two brokers, by the way, now. Okay, see, this is GBP USD. There was a small trade in here, which we have done. The New Zealand dollar, there was a small trade in here. There was a few trades in here. You can see some profits that were taken in here. But the most profits came from, like I stated, a lot of activity was from British pound and Japanese yen. And this is where we are right now. There were a lot of trades. We got stopped out over here, actually, it went for prices down. We got a tiny signal, but all of a sudden the market reversed. But as soon as we got reversed, we got stopped out, and we went for prices up. So we were riding this wave all the way up, and it's still riding it over here. So it's looking pretty good, still trending up for next week. But this is where most of our profits came. Clicking too many times. Okay, and lastly, USD Canadian dollar. Like I mentioned, this is the trade that I got in today. Okay, see we got a signal over here, and it broke out over here, but I didn't catch this one. Okay, by the time I came in here, the trend was already, it was trading way up there. And so I thought, okay, let it finish, let it reach top of the Bollinger Band, and then we're going to go for prices up. Even went a little further up. This is our stop loss over here. It's a $50,000 account, and we went for prices down. Okay, this is our entry over here. So you can see the market is coming down. It's pretty close to our entry point, but I think from Monday morning, we're going to be in profit, and I'm going to take this profit, probably move it way down here to just, catch $100, a couple $100, maybe even more, okay, first thing Monday morning. So this is the open trade that is left. Okay, let's close this, and so the trades, okay, as we go down here, you can see all these trades that we have done. A lot of greens in here. There's a couple big ones. This is the one, $122.86 loss. These are the most of the trades, but also you can see this FX choice, automated trading, SSL software Benjamin, and I have tested this. This is our second broker. We have a broker Oenda, and we have FX choice. So I've tested this just to trade, a couple trades to make sure everything is working. And, that was, what was that? USD Canadian dollar, $5.39 profit. Then I tested British pound against New Zealand and $31.17. So overall, this week, we had a pretty good week. Okay, week's profits, 2.11%. We had 19 wins and 1 loss, and that one open trade is just sitting there till Monday morning or late Sunday night for next week with USD and Canadian dollar. So that's pretty good week, I would say. Now I want to share something with you. All right, I want to share. You can see this video recorded in here. Okay, this is where you can see past videos and performances, and also, these are trades Monday through Friday. I record each Friday where I present the total profit or loss in percentage. See, 2.11%. I don't put money in here because our account is getting hacked by hackers. So I don't want to see, thousands of dollars in here and whatever. So we're just going to use kind of a percentage for the trades for during that week. For your actual total weekly earnings, which are shown in dollar amount, you must log into your DailyNetPay members area and go to commissions. All PT's private trade shares earnings payouts are done each Friday, which is today, or Saturday. Rest of the payouts will be done tomorrow for members who are not compounding. And if you go to commissions, okay, I'm already logged in to actually GM's account. That's why my wife's account, so she gave me a permission that I could use her account. When you log in into your DailyNetPay members area, you're going to come to this home page. Look in here. Stop right now. Look, stop and read this, okay? If you're a new member or you join in here, you want to know how the tracking system works, additional payments, read and understand the earnings disclaimer, or you card. Okay, there's you can pay by that, get paid commissions and PTS earnings through ORU, but mostly the compound and minimum payouts. And this is the stuff. Watch this video, and you can also read and follow what's in here, because this explains entire tracking system, how your private trade shares are being tracked, how your commissions work. So once again, what I showed you, you go to your commissions in here, and this is GM's account, so you can see she's got right now $11.72 to be paid. Minimum to get paid is $20, or $20 you can automate if you set it to compound my earnings. So once you have $20, then the compound automatically purchases one private trade share. But that $20 is being added to total pay. Okay, because it is like a paid out, but it's paid out within your DNP account. But we got to register that for tax purposes and all kinds of stuff, so we don't get accused for money laundering or anything like that. So it's paid out and it goes in here. But as soon as this $20 going to get in here, this is going to turn to $480. The total ROI is going to increase by 30, because $20 equals 150% return, which gives you $30. So that's going to be $56.10, and also that $20 automatically, if you have the compounding set on, will purchase you private trade shares. So this number will change to $187. And you're going to see the PTS earnings compounded, the dates, how much, referral commissions, bonus commissions, and whatever. Like, everything is in here, but this is, get to know that. It is all explained as soon as you log in, and there's that video in here. Okay, so this is very important. Now, I want to show you, because you're probably going, okay, now we got FX Choice, second automated trading. I put out update to all DailyNetPay members a few days ago, and let's go to what's happening, because coming in April 2019, all right, the FX software I'm testing to add to the DailyNetPay private trade shares. I've purchased the software. It is not cheap. It's almost $180 a month maintenance cost, but there's information in here if you want to watch this video. If you want more details on actual software, just click in here. But I'm going to tell you one thing, and in my opinion, this software is quite difficult, but not possible. They do provide step-by-step instructions how to set up everything. I studied everything for 5 hours before I attempted to set up or install it into my computer. It took me almost 9 hours to set up everything. So there is, if you're not technical, don't even try it. Don't call me, because I'm not going to walk you through. They do have instructions. I had two computers, one watching the videos, the other one doing, but like I said, first you got to get familiar before you even try to attempt to install that. So I did test this software with the demo account. The results are just great. And actually, I've known about the software since November of last year. A good network marketer from Alberta, Canada, She's been testing in that, and she's having quite successful trades. There's over 7,000 traders are using. All are saying excellent returns. So it is. I've tested in the last 3 days with the $10,000 demo account, and it produced $811 and some cents. So that's good. It's very good, and it's fully automated. You watch this video if you want. Also, if you click here, then it's going to take you to the more details about this software and whatever. Like I say, it's costly. It's not cheap. So it's not for everyone, but once again, we have that second FX broker because we're going to use, I don't put all money into one account, like I say. What it says in here, right at the top in here, DailyNetPay private trade shares. We use 40% of all private trade shares that go into DNP, crypto, Bitcoin. We're going to trade as of in April because we're going to be back in Canada. I cannot do it from here, from Florida. 20% of all PTS purchase going to Bitcoin. Hyper growth FX, 20%, and there's a PTS reserve fund in case we have a loss, so you still get paid. No matter what, you cannot lose here, okay, unless we draw all of this, but there's 20%. This hyper growth I'm going to be talking about too. But hyper growth, I'm kind of on the sidelines because those who read the last week's or early this week report about the hyper growth, which there's some more videos down there below. They got excellent trading, excellent presentations, but the only thing that worries about me about them, you still get two different brokers with them. You set up two different accounts. You actually control the money, but they do the trades for you. They have professional tradesmen that do the trading for you. But last week, they blew 50% of their account. And that's something that, I put the brakes on. If we had $50,000 in there, all of a sudden in 1 week, we would lose $25,000. They lost thousands of thousands. They're recuperating, and that's it kind of worries me because something like that should never happen. You never go that much. I'm aggressive trader. Sometimes I go nuts, and I do occur $700-800 losses. But that hurts, but I would never go like 50% of the account. That is crazy. And that's something that tells me that I'm just gonna, all I can tell you right now, I'm just on the sidelines with hyper growth. You can see what happens, but I'd rather, if we're going to have 20% of that money going into the hyper growth, let them do the trading. This software is doing a lot more. Okay, so once again, what's in here in the software, the FX choice. Okay, this is MetaTrader 5 Pro. It's a hedge account. This is a different type of account, and I'm not going to go into details about it, but I do the automated trades, and I also do the trades of my own. So this is nice. We have two brokers working, and I've got my own strategy, my own trading strategy that I use. And you can see in this one, okay, let's go to Market Watch. See this? USD Canadian, GBP USD, GBP Japanese Yen, GBP NSD. These are the four that I use with Owenda, okay? These are exactly four, all right? So I did some trades in here. You can see the history. That's where you see that $5.39, $31.17. It's right in here, okay? These are not automated trades, okay? I had a demo. I deleted it because it's no use. It's only a demo account. But anyways, did produce that 811, and I'm happy about it. So I've done this trade. The software is working. So I can do automation, and I can do my own. So these are not going to be automated, okay? This is directly from my FX broker from the accounts, okay? I'm just going to close this. Now, we're going to go to this one. See this? Okay, you can see, okay, this has got to load up. there's a special New York server which you have to pay for on a monthly basis because it's super high speed for this type of automation trading, and it should be coming up sometimes. But anyways, and like I say, it is costly, and it's just loading up the software. Okay, so that same thing in here. When I click in the history, so you're going to see the same thing. This was not automation. There is nothing automated in here yet. The software is actually, you can see it's running. See in here, it's running. Okay, maybe make the chart bigger. Okay, you see it's running, all of them. And see this Benjamin? Well, this is the software, Benjamin 1.02. That's the latest software. And also, when you set up everything, you got to kind of, on a weekly basis, the person who invented the software is his third highest IQ in the world, so the guy is a genius. He has traded billions of dollars, okay, and so he knows what he's doing. And, this software, it's good. It's excellent. And you got to change all these things. I'm not going to go into details about it. Like I say, I got to know it, but it took me like 3-4 days of studying everything. But anyway, see, that's where the software is running. These are the pairs. Let's go to Market Watch. Okay, there should be 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. These are the 7 pairs that are recommended, that are automated. And Monday morning, this software, once he turns on, it's on. The software is running, but Forex market is closed now because this is, Friday night. And, next week you're going to see, I'm going to show you the profits in here. But anyways, these are the trades. These are the trades are different, are separate from the trades that we have directly with our FX choice. The FX choice, the broker, is connected to this. Okay, this is all automation. It's quite amazing. It's I can say, I'm even pat myself on the back that I have set up all of this and whatever. But anyways, so we have 2 accounts, 2 brokers, 1 automation. And you can see my balance. I put $3,000 worth of Bitcoin in here, and that was converted into US dollars. So we have a little profit already over 3,100. So we're going to start it off with $3,000 account. So we have a little bit of profits in here just for my own test, making sure that the software is working. But the automation is working, and see what happens next week. So, this is exciting. This is very exciting. And, I am really looking forward to automation, even though when I cannot trade by myself, let the automation do. The profits vary. Sometimes we might get 4 or 5 trades in the week with this software. Sometimes maybe you just have 1. One thing I want to tell you, okay, when I just go in large, when I go in here, I'm going to be testing this software, okay, because you can set this thing. See in here, minimum percentage is 80. When I put this to 50, I get more trades, but the risk is higher. Profit points, it's about 90, it's about 9 pips, okay? So, this automation works on a short term, but very profitable thing. And hedging is another thing. If there's a losing trade and we lose a trade, that trade is re-entered in a different way to hedge it, so we make our money back. And it's quite amazing software. There's some videos in there if you want to learn it. The lot sizes, everything. All of these settings, there's few settings that on a weekly basis that you get Telegram or email or the cell phone message that on a new weekly basis. Excuse me, every time I talk too much, I get coughing. I don't smoke. I'm very healthy, but I don't know. Florida weather. But anyways, on a weekly basis, usually Sunday night, there's a few things I have to change in here, the recommendation for next week. So that's about the only thing. And other than that, even if my computer is off, this is why this software, okay, see Silver Star Live, trades your account, trades, this is the actual software, and this is a totally separate server that is ran. This server is high-tech server right from New York, and it costs about $30 US per month on top of the maintenance fee. But you got to have that because this is a part of the setup. Okay, so, you know, this is it. This is what's coming. This is what's already happening. And once we get into the Bitcoin trading in April, I'll be glad to have that as well. And we're going to get into those $1,000 days. Right now, I'm kind of sitting on the sidelines because what's happening with BIT in UK, so the market's a little volatile, but there's still some good profits to pull in. Okay, so even though despite everything what's been happening with all the trades that we had, we still produced week's profits of 2.11. Okay, so, you know, what you got to do is if you compound your earnings to have a long-term income down the road, if you want to get paid out, take the compound out from DailyNetPay, as I've explained, and this is it. So thank you for watching. Stay up to date with what's happening with DailyNetPay, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, great, safe, and blessed weekend. Thank you for watching.